Using computer vision techniques and game engine technology, the interactive installation GameSpace explores subjectivity in mediated environments. GameSpace is a simulation of a simulation. It is an effective portal exploring the perception of perception. It is conceived as a factory for the construction of a hybrid subject. The path of a subject contemplating artworks within a gallery drives a parallel representation in the form of a video game. Each reflects the other, questioning our construction of reality. What games are played? Whose point of view is represented? What relationships exist between the notion of play as expressed in the video game and the play of the artist, viewer, work, and institution? How is subjectivity transformed when the artwork returns our gaze? How might mediated experience create new subjectivities that extend and complicate our understanding of the world? As the viewer approaches the work, they notice a pedestal and sculpture. It appears to be an abstract architectural form composed of consumer-grade plastic, a typical object-based sculpture one might expect to find in this environment. Titled After Debutates, it references the myth of the invention of projective drawing as told by Pliny the Elder in Historia Naturalis. Debutates invented projective drawing by placing a lamp on the far side of her lover and tracing his shadow projected on the opposite wall. Debutates turns her back on her lover to commit his memory to form. Debutates introduces us to the classical problems of mimesis. The viewer may also recognize that each floor of the architectural form is composed of cells or rooms that appear to be perspective machines such as those made famous by Dürer in the 16th century. In general, the overall form bears a resemblance to Jeremy Bentham's design for the Panopticon, only here there is no central guard tower. Instead, the subject position of the viewer is implied to be that of omniscience. This three-part movement from Debutates to Dürer to Bentham constitutes an image regime that mirrors the larger evolution described by Deleuze as the traversal from the society of sovereignty to the society of discipline to the society of control. Perhaps unnoticed by the viewer is the work's internal capture apparatus linked to a network database, and its function is the locus of a computer vision system driving a simulation projected on the wall just around the corner. Attached to the structure above the installation are two video cameras. The first is used to provide a three-quarter view of visitors traversing the space, while the second is positioned over After Debutates to provide position information to the computers handling the spatial simulation. Coordinates of viewers are used to drive a virtual camera within the game engine, generating the simulated subject position. Within the space situated behind the sculpture are two video projections arranged as a diptych. The projection on the right is framed from a three-quarter view and presents a video image of people observing After Debutates. Only something is not quite right. The human forms in the video appear real, but they are embodied within a virtual simulation of the space. The adjacent video projection appears to be the first-person viewpoint of the same subject traversing the space in front of the sculpture just outside the room. They immediately recognize that the exterior is in collusion with the interior. They may even see themselves observing the sculpture moments earlier. Some participants in this experience will assume the role of the voyeur, observing how others play the game. Other participants will engage critically by mapping relationships between the components of the work, following lines of flight that suggest new understandings. Yet others will turn and walk away. For those who seek additional information, they will find that there is a network component of the work that allows one to remotely engage the hybrid subject created by GameSpace. They will find that After Debutates had eyes, constructing a database subject. This subject can be experienced in the form of a distributed application viewable on a home computer or iPhone. The first-person view from within the installation space and the point of view from the subject position of After Debutates are mirrored to remote clients, further complicating notions of viewer and viewed. GameSpace positions the subject in a critical relationship with culture and technology. How should we responsibly navigate this complicated terrain?